So I'm actually, I don't know, he's actually my main tank too. It's actually Diablo and ETC that are my two favorites. I'm kind of like I don't like Garrosh as much. It's kind of funny.
Yeah.
I still feel like he's the best tank out of the three, but he's more like you need a good team for him to really like, smash the enemy team. Diablo and ETC are more general picks.
So maybe you need to know this, but I was pre-made with Dehaka, so um, any plays we both like make is like combined call, like we are communicating. So like if Dehaka does like burrow some weird plays, it's probably because maybe I told him to. So yeah, it's like just that you maybe called it out if like he makes wrong plays too and I do too.
Okay, but just going by the drafts, it's actually kind of funny. Your team comp's way better than theirs, not because it's good, but that Tyrael into Zul'jin is extremely, extremely bad. Like in 5v5 scenarios, Tyrael is not going to perform well.
What the fuck? I didn't even see Tyrael's level 1 talent
It's okay. It's
in the
not the
game.
worst. It's not the worst talent, but
Really? Ah.
is he okay? So when you go that level one, you have to go a certain build. We'll see if he goes. I'll tell you if he does. Otherwise he's trolling.
You mean the E
Yeah, the East might
healing and
build.
the boost up it basically? Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not good on this map. It's Infernal Shrine's only special where it gets insane value, and then on all other maps, like the regular build is usually more optimal. I've tested it out. I played tons of Tyrael. He's actually my favorite tank. So if I were you, I wouldn't really look to force that much. Just all you really care about is getting souls. Honestly, when I play Diablo, all I literally do at this stage of the game is just auto attack minions and ignore everything. Just quick W on cooldown. Because you honestly never can get anything going in the early levels of Diablo. They literally have to fuck up for you
Yeah.
to get a kill. That's literally how Diablo works at the early levels. Also another thing, I really like Devil's Due a lot, but on this map, I feel like Feast on Fear might be like a little bit better, just because getting globes on temple is a little hard, but it's okay. I usually
Yeah,
take
maybe.
Devil's Due on like most other maps though, except for like Cursed Hollow, for instance. I always take Feast on Fear on that map, but it's not bad. I'd say it's very very close on which
I
one's
love it
better.
just so much. I think it like I don't know. It feels maybe I'm just not that good at
No, no,
healing
no, no. I,
stuns,
I, I love it
but
too. I hate taking Feast on Fear. I love like being
yeah,
full life, taking a tap like the fountain, and going in and just having two health
yeah, it's just
bars.
instant for life. And even if you like, if you have like a lot of HP and then take the fountain, you can like take twice your HP in the fight.
Yeah. I'm gonna put it on faster just for a second because like the early
Yeah, sure.
stages, that's good. This might end up being a kill actually. The second I put on faster. Like yeah, basically in the early levels on Diablo, all you're literally doing is like, are these people making a mistake? Yes. Alright, I'm gonna wallbang you no. Alright, I'm just gonna keep auto attacking the minions. So yeah, you're just basically looking for mistakes, that's it. Also another thing, and this guy's Tyrael, so he's not the best example. But let's just put like a hypothetical here. Let's say that Tyrael's Thrall. When you're rotating like this, like it's actually really good to just like randomly gank him here. Uh, if it's like only an immobile soul laner
Yeah.
and they're just this far off, but this is obviously a terrible example. I'm just like
Can,
generalizing
can
it
you
a
maybe
little bit.
pause for a second?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Uh, oh no, never mind. Continue, continue. I think this is the right call, right? At the siege camp to do
Yeah, you
this.
guys just got killed. No, no, this
Yeah.
is perfectly
Okay.
fine. And someone also recalled. Not saying you guys knew that, but they just had a death. No, it's perfectly fine.
Okay. Yeah.
Also, right there, I feel like queuing the Lucio just doesn't do anything, and just having your Q on cooldown is kind of bad.
Yeah.
Cause
I think I tried to stun him in the wall, but I fucked up. I'm not sure. Like,
oh,
yeah.
well, if you're going
If I
for
got
that,
the
that's
damage
fine.
combo, then maybe with the Alarak right behind him. But so like I look for these, but sometimes I fuck up and
It's
just miss
it's
it.
a it's a lot more on Diablo actually than ETC. I'd say like 2 or 3 times more even. Where if you hold your spells and not use them, you're that much more threatening.
Mm-hmm.
And also the difference between ETC is when he slides in because he has this W. He can always get out easily. With Diablo, you don't have a button that like can you get you out of a sticky situation. So you want to kind of like he's more of a character
Yeah,
where
it's true.
you hold your spells for pressure more than like, you know, getting as much like output as you can.
Oh, can you
Um,
maybe pause here?
yeah,
Maybe we even have to go back a little bit. So I
I'll
was
go back.
wondering, since we stole the just after we stole the camp before I like charged Lucio, or like when I charged him, we got the camp advantage at bot. Shouldn't we just like all go towards the temples and try to contest both at the same time, because they still have to clear the
Depends how
temple
many
spot?
people. Depends how many people you have bottom on your team.
Because
Wow.
I feel like my team overstayed bottom and just, I don't know,
Could you
went there
pause?
to.
Are you on the thing right now? Is it paused?
Oh, I am actually.
You're the leader
I'm now the
now?
host. You left the
Yeah.
game, no?
No, 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 I'm here. It just does that. It's like a bug splatty kind of thing.
Does
So you
it
see how
work
your
now?
team, you see how your team's bot? You guys literally have.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here. You can press play if you want.
Okay. So
Um,
right here, but my idea is just get like rotate top, get
no,
the
no, no.
temples
It's
because
greedy
we still have to
because
clear bot.
Zul'jin's getting damage on bottom right now, and Anna's staying there. There's no
Yeah.
way. What you're doing,
Yeah,
what you.
but like shouldn't those two like go up too? Like
No, no, no. They
if they were
almost,
the good
they almost
players.
got, they almost got like a tower bottom, which is okay, and they're keeping 3 people bot.
Hmm.
And you guys are getting mid soak
Okay.
too. So you guys are doing so many different things at the same time, like getting value out of so many different things that
Yeah.
is completely fine. Like you guys got the bot wave, you got the mid wave, the Hawk got
I
the
just feel
top
like
wave.
yeah, I see it, I guess.
Like I kind of agree with you because you guys are ahead 7. You guys end up getting top now too, so it's fine. But the thing is,
Yeah, the 5%.
when you split yourself too much, like split yourself too much out, like in the open, one person will die. It could have been the
Yeah.
Alarak, it could have been the
I think right here
Zul'jin,
maybe? No.
could have been the Ana. You guys just run. You guys get both of them. I guess you're winning this, but I was gonna say you guys are 4 on 5. Even though you got the first kill, I just back up here. I mean, I guess it works out. But this is the best way to explain it. This is just you guys being better than them.
Yeah.
And also you guys have a better draft. But you're outnumbered at the beginning of the fight. And now, if I were you, I just go back to soaking. See how many souls you have. 98. Okay, so now that like you've reached that like mark where you have more than 70 souls, you can go for plays like the one you just went for, and you're fine. So like right here, I want to see how much your aggression goes up now that you know you're the big monster.
Hello, you're still there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, I hear you now.
Okay,
I
okay.
think Discord is maybe lagging a bit.
Pause for 1 second. I'm gonna pause 1 second. I'm gonna increase the sensitivity. Input sensitivity.
I think it's fine though, no?
Okay. Alright, you can press play again.
Okay, okay.
Alright, so here I like what you're doing. You know, you're basically in front of everything. I think you guys can. I think you can go. You know, soak middle. Yeah, this is perfect. It's like you read my mind. Yeah, I know like your team needs your tank, but if like you guys are just leaving the mid wave like that for so long. By the way, you should have let
Yeah,
this
someone has to
crash.
take it, right?
You should have let this crash because you would have like it would have cleared like 5-6 seconds faster. And if you like walked away from the wave right away, it would have hit the tower like the whole wave. And it might have actually made the next wave hit the tower too because there were so many minions. And you would have saved maybe actually like 10 seconds there. So be wary of
Yeah,
that
it's
a
really
little
slow
bit.
clear.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's one of my favorite things about Diablos. Like when they push the wave and I just let it crash always. You save so much time. Because you literally it takes you so long to clear a minion wave.
Yeah.
Here I would probably try to invade the camp if I were you guys, even with 1 on temple because you guys have 10. Also, you guys see them cap. So this is kind of a mistake. So I think like your biggest problem that I'm seeing from both these replays is you guys aren't abusing the 10 enough. So that's a little bad. So you realize it and go for it now. But your team isn't coming.
Yeah, but I'm alone, so yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing you could do. Yeah, there's nothing you could do. it just doesn't make any sense that your team's not coming. Like, there's literally 0%. There's never a world where 3 people sitting on the temples, right? And they're 10 now, so
I think it's not too bad. Like, I mean, yeah, it's bad, but like
no,
we saw 3
it's
tops, so this
really, really,
still,
really bad. But
yeah.
whatever, it's really bad. Alright, so now you guys collapse top. Okay, perfect. You're not even going for the watchtower. Look for the wallbang here. Okay, perfect. I like that you went for the Lucio, and I like that you waited so long because the angle wasn't there. So that was
Yeah.
really good. I was thinking about something for a while, but I didn't say it. What I was gonna say, and you can't control this either, is that maybe you can ping one person to not come. I didn't think you needed your whole entire team. Because basically, you guys got that kill and you didn't go up any XP at all because they were pushing like mid. They had one mid and like 2 people pushing bottom. You didn't really lose too much
Yeah,
for
so,
that.
so things like these, I think it's good if you tell me, because like even if it doesn't work because the team is not doing something right, it's still good to know like what the
What they
theoretical
should
good
be
play would
doing,
have
yeah,
been,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
Exactly. If you
Yeah,
have good teammates, like if you had a good
yeah,
team there, one of your 2 DPS would have been like, okay, we don't need to all 5 be here. I'm just gonna be middle, and if I feel like it's going bad, then I can come like 15 seconds later. Because Alarak could have been mid, right? And then, okay, I really like this boss call actually a lot because you guys have the Dahaka too, and they're not really expecting it, and you're 13. So this is a really good boss call. Alarak's wasting a lot of time. I should be hitting right away. Let's see what happens. I feel like the Haka digged a little bit early, but it's okay. Because he wants to use his like
oh my Q.
he wants to use his like Z that like really close to when it's low, because that'll make people back up because they don't want to get tunneled. So this is really good. I really like your call to do boss there. Even though one person dies, that's not in your control. I want to miss a few of her heals. Here I would just go for temples if I were you guys. There's no point in pushing with the bot because it's a double temple. The temples will always get more, and there's 0 risk.
I think like the Zul'jin should have gone straight top to push the. Oh, no,
Yep.
it's dead.
Yeah.
Never
Yep.
mind.
But he was so far. No, he still should go to get the soak.
Yeah.
Either that or he should have went to the Giants. One of the two. I think you guys should have stayed middle and not rotated down and just let them take bot. Actually, this ends up being fine, but I don't think you guys can contest 4 on 5. Actually, you see the Tyrael, so it's okay. The enemy team's kind of trolling. You can take this fight actually, which you do. But you see, okay, can you pause for a second, really quick, really quick?
Yeah. Do I
Um,
need to go back?
it ends up being fine, but like Tyrael wasn't showing for 10-15 seconds. All I was gonna say is right now, literally at this exact moment,
Wait.
maybe.
Sorry.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, don't worry.
I wanted to see like where he wasn't showing.
Okay, so
So that
the
I know
second
what
you
you meant.
guys go in, look, Tyrion's going off the map right now. So
Yeah, he's gone. No.
now you can
With
back
Judge
up.
not.
Yeah, now you can just back up and wait for Zul'jin, and then you guys
Oh,
are
there he is.
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like pause.
Sorry. Yeah.
No, it's fine. If your entire team backed up there before Tyrael, like that, basically all Tyrael had was that window. It was the 5-second window. If Zul'jin was there, he couldn't do that. If he does that and Zul'jin's there, it'll probably be 1-for-1, even though you lose your healer, like worst case scenario. Um, so yeah, that's basically what I
Yeah.
meant. Was like that exact moment. If you were watching where the Tyrael was, that's why in the first place you said I said, oh, it's okay if you go and you charge in here. I only said that because you saw Tyrael on the map. Otherwise, you
Yeah.
guys literally shouldn't have even contested that in the first place. It was 5-on-4.
Yeah.
Like
Now
look
he's
at
gone. Zul'jin. Yeah.
yeah, like right here for instance, you guys got the temple already too. Like right here, the
Now you just need to
instance.
run.
Yeah, exactly. The second, it's a split-second decision. The second it happens, but this is a little unlucky. Judgment's just like you can't control this. They literally use 3 ults to kill him too. But all I'm basically saying, if Zul'jin's there, it's probably a trade. Also the Zul'jin ints, which is really bad, but I mean you guys can't control that.
Yeah, this was the moment in the game where I realized, oh, I have to be careful because they have 2 super dive abilities, they're tanks, and I have to just
No, but that was basically
like play
just that
defensive
was
and not
basically just the window. Like you saw Tyrael mid, that's why you
yeah.
guys went for that play. But just like how they respected just pause for a second. You see how pause for 1 second really quick?
Yeah.
Okay, do you see how like when you went in there and you like tried to wallbang someone, they all just backed up? They were just respecting that window that Tyrael was mid and it was 4-on-4. So they respected that. And then you guys didn't respect the window that like it was 5v4. So when it was 4v4, it was completely fine to go for that play. But the second you see Tyrael like walking down, maybe like I know EU people don't like it when you spam a lot more than NA. Maybe like 1 or 2 pings of retreat. And if you start walking backwards, other people will too, unless they're inting. I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's true.
So yeah.
Yeah, I
Um
should have pinged, yeah.
yeah, so you gotta be really like paying attention to those things because I know for a fact you're really smart. So you're like, okay, I see Tyrael mid. I'm gonna charge in there. Because if you saw 5 bot, I'm completely sure you wouldn't have charged in there because you wouldn't charge in 5v4. So if you go for
Yeah,
those
totally not.
plays, if you go for those plays, you have to watch that one guy who can like especially when it's a guy who's crazy enough and he takes judgment and like he's going for that like window play where like he's like, oh, I see Zul'jin on the mid cap. I'm gonna quickly one shot the Ana. So yeah, you can press play again. And they use 3 ults for it, so it's not really like the worst thing. It's just that it was a little unlucky too. But I don't think the whole point in what I'm saying is that I don't know if they would have went for that play if they see Zul'jin just standing next to the Ana, for instance, because it's 5-on-5. And
Yeah,
you also
I see
sometimes
what you
have to
mean.
give credit to the enemy team. They got uh, literally Judgment in the middle of the Judgment. He got Hinterlands and they got Stage Dive, all literally
Yeah,
simultaneously.
and I was deleted.
Yeah. So sometimes you give credit to the enemy team for making a good play. But yeah, I do like that you went for that play in the first place when you saw the Tyrael mid. I think that's correct. It's just the
Yeah, I think I just wanted
showing
to retake the
respect.
temple. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean you guys
To
ended
like
up
zone them off.
yeah, you guys ended up getting the rest of mid and you got the end of bottom too, from what I saw. So if you look at it right now, you guys have good damage on mid fort and you have both your forts up. Like you guys are so ahead objectively that you just kind of play for temples. Like right here, honestly, you guys should have just went on temple right away. And just let him die. Uh, I guess you guys make it in time, so it ends up working out. But can you pause for a second? Oh, he has
Yeah.
isolation. Okay, interesting. Well, your friend played that really well, but he should have been dead. And if he dies there, and you guys don't make it in time, I guess you have Horus. Never mind, never mind. Everything I say, just ignore it. I forgot that you guys had Eye of
Okay.
Horus. That's what kept him alive. Yeah, so you guys make the right play by going to save him. Let's just put hypothetical. If you guys didn't have Eye of Horus and your friend didn't play it so well, he would have just like died instantly. Like he really should be dead.
Yeah.
But I guess he had
So,
60
so like
essence and Eye of Horus too. What were you gonna say?
from this situation, I think I'm gonna skip to it now. Um, right now, we cleared the camp top, the bruiser camp.
Yep.
We have like right now I'm just sitting in this bush like waiting for someone to walk up, just
The
fishing for
Haka the
something
Haka is overextended. That's the problem.
because I honestly don't know what to do. Like
No,
what
no,
would
no,
be
no,
the
no.
right
What you're doing is
play?
perfectly
Just
fine. The right play here is the Haka needs to play safe because you guys see zero, so that has nothing to do with you. You guys should literally be all going to the clear the Giants camp and get ready for the temple. Because you know what the funny thing is? If you actually pay attention to the situation, the only thing they can actually do is be top. Because bottom, that camp is pushing it in. They won't be able to get 16 there. None of you guys are showing on the map. So if they go clear midwave and you're actually where you are, they just all die. Um, and if you clear that Giants camp fast, it just makes it easier to get the temple quickly. Like, I know this is like the correct place, sort of, to camp mid like this, But like when the temple is just 10 seconds and you're this far ahead, you just kind of want to play the map and get the shrine because like
Yeah.
you don't really need fights. Like let's say you take a fight and you lose a fight, right? Um, they can take your like top fort and your mid fort with one death because the death timer is going to be 30 seconds right now. They might not get both, but they'll get so much damage on the mid fort and get the top one. And literally, if they got the shots for the entire temple, I don't even know if it would have gave that much in the first place. Plus, they have to get 16 first anyways. You would have gone like a good like 10 seconds on the temple first, and it would have came down to a fight with a 100 souls Diablo. This is literally just the Haka being completely out of position, and you guys end up getting a little bit lucky. Because if you pay
So
attention to the way the map is, they can't go middle or bot.
if the Haka plays more further back and the enemy like still rotates top to clear the our bruiser and then take the fort, we just still want to clear bot and just hold the shrine at the temple and force them to like come to us or something, right? Like we just
Yeah, the thing is,
yeah.
you have Zul'jin, you have Alrak, and you have Diablo. Fighting in a shrine is way better for you guys. There's walls there. He has deadly charge, and Zul'jin just does better in these confined areas because he literally just gets to auto attack 600 times. Um,
Yeah. At what point do we can't defend top? Like if they 5 stack and keep pushing, we
oh, you just
just
give it. No,
like
you
leave
give
wall
it.
on temple and
Yeah, you just give the.
okay.
Wait, why can't you guys just give top? It's fine. Like the
Yeah, I
Haka.
mean, but like yeah.
Here's what you could have done. Like
I thought maybe if they push
if
afterwards,
you
you know,
guys were
if they keep pushing.
doing what I said, where you were clearing the giants really quickly, and you see them top, you guys just go push bot keep, and then that ensures the temple gets the keep. And actually, if they try
Yeah.
to trade like that, they'll get the fort. You might get a little bit of damage on the. Actually, the wall's already broken, so you couldn't really do that. But still, if you guys were already like, let's say these giants were dead, or they were about to be dead within like the next 3 seconds because you were already there.
Mm?
If one person sits on the temple and you guys just start pushing the next minion wave, they have to recall because if they just keep pushing top, um, you guys can
Yeah,
just
they
yeah, you guys can just take the bot keep without the temple. Well, you'll have one on it, and then the temple will literally get the middle one too, because you didn't even have to use all of the shots. So yeah, this is just all macro
yeah,
play.
that's
It's
that's
not
right.
like it's not really I don't know. Like this whole entire situation comes from the fact that the Haka was overextended, uh, and he shouldn't have been. He doesn't die here because he had exactly full essence and
Yeah, but
also
it's good to know the
I have
right macro
Horus.
play.
So this ends up working out too, but there was a lot of variables that you guys couldn't control. He should have been dead if you guys didn't have Eye of Horus and he didn't have full essence. Right here, I would instantly go bottom for the temple. Like you want to like capitalize on how long he's dead for the 25 seconds. Um, and another thing is those 25 seconds, you guys need to be like clearing that giants and getting the vision of the bottom lane because you guys have no vision over bot anymore. And you won't be able to control it when they're 5 alive because then you'll be overextended. So it's kind of good. So you guys are basically doing what I said to do after you got the kill. So you basically got nothing at all. Um, I guess you
But it's
guys
still a slow
stopped.
play.
You guys did stop the top fort from dying, but top, forts don't give any EXP anymore, and they would have gotten it if they got temple shots anyways after a while, like a top temple. So basically, like you guys end up doing what I said to do, just like after the Haka got caught up. So this is good. The Haka needs to Z in. He is, and you just peel for your team. This is perfect. I guess the Ana's dying to Wombo combos. You guys still take this fight because they use so many ults. You can still win it. Zul'jin didn't use Taz Dingo. Hmm. I think you were fine. The thing is, the Ana is just like not respecting their combo good enough. So that's something you can control.
So
She
I actually was the one to fuck this fight up a bit too. Oh fuck, it's already starting. Let me swap back a bit. So like I feel like I was also like not sure like when to actually peel and when to
Oh, you should have been peeling
threaten the
the
KT.
entire time. The one thing I will say, and I don't think there was an angle, is I think you should have been just looking for a wallbang on any of the DPS or like the Falstad or like the
Yeah.
Tyrael or the KT, but not the ones that here. Like roll the clip and I'll tell you what I mean.
Yeah. That's it, like exactly what I mean by my mistake. So like they actually flank. We see Falstad in mid now, and they're coming like through the right side of the jungle, right side
Yeah,
of the
so the
boss.
people, there was a couple people who were to the left of you. You don't want to
It's like
queue any of
right
those
now.
people.
I charge ETC, he knocks me back, and now
Okay, I
my Q
think
is on
okay.
cooldown. And now they engage from the side.
Let me pause for a second. I really don't think you should have tried to queue him. I know it was a guaranteed hit.
Yeah.
You just put your Q on cooldown, and the thing is, they have to force on you guys. They have to. You guys are getting the temple. Because they have to force on you guys, putting your Q on cooldown there is really, really bad. Like,
Yeah,
now they have a window where you
that's true.
can't peel, because you can't peel anymore. Your Q's down.
And they take it. Yeah. I'm useless now.
Oh, yeah, yeah. So you don't have Q this whole time. I was wondering why.
Mm, yeah.
So maybe that was the mistake. I thought I wasn't actually paying attention to that too much. Your Q comes back up.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like, I think I fucked up that fight too.
Yeah. Just pause again for a second.
Hmm?
What I meant was the Falstad was to the left of you and you wallbanged him. I wanted you to go wallbang the people that were closer to your team more. You know what I mean? You can rewind it like 15
Mm,
seconds.
yeah. Yeah, so I think I saw an opportunity on KT and we killed him with Dehaka. But I'm not sure if that was good. Now my
So,
Q's up. So on this point, I see he's low HP.
so this is fine. And then here's where it's bad. You don't go for the Falstad here because now look, your
Yeah.
team's. I think
Yeah.
if you just queued anybody else that was trying to kill your team or like just body blocked and stuff. Because the thing is that Falstad can't hit any of the people on your team except for you. But everybody else, all the people on the right of you, can hit like your Zul'jin and all those other people. So you only try to, unless you're trying to kill, like if you're trying to kill the Falstad there, you obviously wallbang him. But since you knew that Anna was dead, your job goes from engaging to peeling, right? So you only go for
Yeah.
wallbangs on the people who can actually damage your teammates and not you. And Falstad was the only person there who couldn't hit anybody else on your team except for you. And obviously, like hitting the Lucio doesn't do that much. So obviously, the two targets were ETC and Interior. And then at that point, it's your choice what you want to do there. I'd say like the ETC is better because he has CC. Like maybe like knock him out of the way. It doesn't have to be a wall bang. Just like
I mean, even if I hit Tyrael, he still has like his Q mostly.
yeah.
So
The thing is like the two things that occurred that fight you couldn't really control too much because Zul'jin didn't Tazdingo and Ana just stood way too close and got instantly judgmented. Um. Yeah, I don't think you
yeah, there we
guys
saw Tyrael mid, so we kind of went for the
the KT.
forced him off.
Yeah.
Not sure if we saw KT before, but
Oh, I thought you meant like afterwards. You guys go mid and look for a fight. Yeah. Here, if I were you guys, you just relax. You clear the Giants as 5. You don't really need to be middle. Um, yeah, honestly, I think you guys should have just went bot right away and just you wanna basically you just wanna have vision of the lanes as quick as possible, and anything that stops that is really bad. And you guys don't want to split up too much anymore. Like, you can probably get away with like looking for an engaged middle here because you see two people top,
mm,
but your team's not really coming, which is kind of annoying. You can't really defend the top for it. It's just it has to die. That's how like they have a global, and you guys are gonna tend to the waves, so it's okay. The Hawk is getting value too, so it's fine. If they keep pushing, you guys can take this fight though for sure. I like where you're positioned. If they don't show for a while, you guys should check the camp. Like right now, you should do. They're in that bush probably. That was really risky. I actually hate how you just walk through that brush. Like if they're smart and they're looking for really cheesy play, they might all be in that bush right there, and you're probably dead. So
yeah, that's
I
true.
think I think you should have definitely dropped a W before walking through there. 'Cause they were
I think I
literally
just used it before, but maybe.
they were just there like 4 or 5 seconds ago. You can W here to C. That's fine. Um, you guys just want to play it slow. They're gonna have to clear the catapults. Maybe the Hawk can clear mid, but like
Oh, this was my mistake too. I thought I just should clear them while my team is defensive, but
No, 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 no. I don't
that's not the
understand
right
why
play.
your team is even there. Yeah, there's nothing you could do. I think like I don't know. Can you pause for a second?
Yes.
Is it really that hard, especially at this stage in your game, to just like get your team to group? Like if you just type in chat a little bit, oh, we need a group. Because at this stage of the game, like that's literally like if they want to, they can just take like a keep. Like if they, I mean, they can't really take bot keep, but like they can just push the mid four while they take like double temples or the middle temple at least, with just the one kill. Like I don't know, like them not grouping with
Yeah.
you is just so incredibly wrong. Like I don't know if you see it, but you see where Anna is right now. She was
Hmm.
literally in that bush for 15 seconds. Like I don't understand why you guys aren't like grouping top together, or maybe not in that bush, but she's just kind of like standing AFK like around that area for a while.
So wait, let me skip back a bit.
Okay.
Um, is it here? Let me
Let's
snapshot
see.
me.
So what you're doing is
So I'm checking
fine.
the
You're
camp.
scouting for them. Um,
So right now, like, what's like the play? I think we
you
just
guys play for top because top is okay. Pause for a second.
together clear
Just
the
yeah.
camp. It's
Pause.
5 men, right?
The reason you guys go top and not middle, and why middle is a mistake, is that bottom is a lot further away from top. And even though I know they have a global, let's just say it wasn't the global or whatever, even the other people on the team, it's harder for them to go top
Yeah.
than mid. Like it's the
Uh,
distance is like easier. So going for middle here is, I mean, I understand that uh they want to get the middle keep first, but I think that it's actually better to get the top. Let me tell you why. Let's say you guys just full clear this camp and you're just getting the top thing. They have to clear
mm,
your camp, right? Like your camp's like look at top right now. There's no wall there, or like if you're getting the shots while I'm not saying push with this camp. I'm saying let's say this camp is dead because your whole team's pushing with it. Um, the shots will start getting top because top is basically open. They have to clear this camp, and at the same time they also have to clear bottom. And then when you see people top, like clearing the camp, because the camp's just going to do massive work, and it'll probably just finish the keep with the top shots, so middle doesn't even matter. Um, when they're clearing, you just get middle too, because they have people back, you know? So you could have
yeah.
actually triple keep like that too. So this isn't your fault. This is just a problem I keep having with all of your games. Is that is it really that much of a problem to get people to rotate correctly? Because I keep telling you that like the one way you can lose this game is if you split up. Look at where everybody is. Everybody's in their own
Yeah.
place. I mean
Well, that's like
The Haka's okay.
that's like why I say this is like also my mistake, because like I didn't do any attempt to like group or rotate together, because I was the one
No,
like
but
we were together
you're
in
in
the
the right
temple, and
place.
then I went
That's
top.
the thing.
Even if I yeah,
What I mean is you're
but
in
I
the
think
right
even if
place,
I do the right play, I don't do any attempt to
but you really don't
stay
think
together. You know,
you
I
really
don't
don't
ping.
think you can get your team to play for top? Like you
I
can't.
could if I ping, but I didn't ping because I didn't know. I just went alone. That's why I mean
Oh,
like I
yeah.
yeah
That's the problem I'm having. Is I feel like you need to pressure your teammates to not be out of position with like like messages
yeah
and pings. Like this is like so bad. Like I don't know why. And the Alarak, I guess he has Counter Strike now because he's level 20. But he's just so vulnerable right now. You guys have no vision on anybody. The
yeah
fact that you guys are so split is like a really big problem. So yeah, like the camp. Okay, you can pause one more time. Sorry, I want to explain one more thing.
yeah.
The camp also gives you vision too. Like if you guys cleared this together, and then you pushed, and the camp pushes top in, the camp will take the top keep with the top shots, so you don't have to worry about middle. And at the same time, you guys have this eye, and on top of that, you guys also have vision of bot. You'll literally have vision of everything except for the middle lane. So basically, there's literally
Mm.
a 0% chance they can engage on you guys without it being telegraphed, except for if you guys do what you're doing, which is all being split up. And also, the person who gets caught is in the one area that you guys can't have vision in, which is like the middle, around the middle lane. And that's why this happens. So playing around vision is like extremely important, especially it doesn't matter that much in the early game, but one death in the late game just loses you the game, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah, I've
So
experienced it
so
many times before.
playing around vision like is key. Like in fact, there's no kill angle here if you have vision of them. This was all from fog. Like this Tyrael judgment, the false stat Z. an E in or
Yeah.
whatever, and the Lucio like amping up speed or whatever he's doing in the stage dive. Like obviously you can't predict the stage dive, but everything else could have been thinged if you had vision of like all the lanes. In fact, I actually think there is a very good chance that if you guys all cleared the camp top and they just like tried to force the fight and you guys just got top tempo, you actually I think you get top and you might get middle too. Probably not get middle, but you at least get top keep and you just play for the next tempo. And once you're down 3 keeps on Sky Temple, it's basically just game because if they
Yeah.
try to defend the tempo as 5, you just have 2 people run at the core and you just stop the backs. Game's over. So yeah, yeah, you can just roll the clip. But this is just
Yeah.
like a communication error. This isn't like a who's right or who's wrong. It's just you guys aren't playing around the map properly.
Yeah. I think like in this situation, it's even like good to 1-for-1 trade, like if it comes down to it,
Yeah, you
right? Because
look at
our temple
how
has
many more
value.
buildings. Look at how many more buildings you guys
Yeah.
have, and then on top of it, if they just get the 1 kill, they get so much. 1 kill is worth more than the temple for the enemy team. For you guys, it's not because you guys have so many buildings broken already. But for them, 1 kill, it could be boss too. Like, what's the boss timer? It's not up. But imagine, just imagine, boss was up. 1 kill is an
Mm.
uncontested boss. You can't do it 4v5, and they can go for a YOLO end if they want to. Like, just imagine if he died and they all ran to boss. Worst case scenario.
Yeah.
Um, so I didn't really see how this fight goes. So I'm watching this for the first time. You guys should have all been running for your lives after he died. There was no winning this fight. Wow. I guess you make a big play, but still, like I
A
still
bit.
feel like your Zul'jin and Alarak and Dahaka should have all like ran quicker. It ends up being 2-for-1, which is basically almost the same thing as being 1-for-0. In fact, it's worse because you're Diablo and you're the tank. But look at how much they get with a 1 kill difference. They're literally getting double temples. And even if you guys go mid, you just stop them. They still get top.
There's the
Um,
Ana ult.
yeah. Honestly, Horus is OP. It's not even bad. So it ends up working out. I guess like you guys forced them off. And this is only honestly this is only a result of your lanes being pushed middle and bot. It isn't a result of you guys like necessarily because they have to recall. And you would have had that same pressure if you guys played for top.
Yeah, that's true.
And you guys can't pressure the top tempo anymore because their camp's up and yours is not, and you just have that map pressure. I mean, the vision advantage, not map pressure. Sorry.
It's actually so good. I've never like thought of waves pushing through as like basically wards, moving wards. So
Yeah,
it
exactly. Like they
gives
can't.
vision, but I've never used it as a tool anymore.
If you guys had the push the top camp in and the camp went all the way to the keep, if nobody's there, you guys just know to run because that means they're not defending bottom or top. Like it's clear they're literally
Yeah.
ready to kill you within 2 seconds. I like this engage.
Plus, it's like an
Perfect.
enemy magnet because they have to clear it for XP too.
Yeah. This is all extremely good. Um, honestly, you played really well this game. Right here, though, if I were you, I would have peeled back and went for like the other people. But honestly, it's fine what you did. I just, for some reason, I don't trust. Oh, can you pause 1 second? It's actually
Yeah.
very, very important. This is very, very important concept. So, you see how like your Ana got caught a bunch of times and your Zul'jin like got caught and is like forgetting to Taz Dingo? When your team is
Mm.
like that, focus more on this like defensive style of peeling, like going for that ETC. They ended up killing him, so it's fine. But what I mean by that is like if your team's just constantly dying in really retarded ways, you go from being the aggressor to the defender because they don't know how to play in a way that where their tank engages, but they know how to play if like their tank's peeling for them. That's basically what it means. Like players who get caught all the time. That's how
Yeah.
it works. But it ends up working out and they kill
I
them
know
this
what you mean.
time. But yeah, like if you have really good teammates, like aggressive teammates who they don't need peel because they have really good mechanics, that play that you just did is always the right play. If you have like 4 people on your team who are they're like, oh, I'm dead, I don't have any peel or whatever. Those are like the games you need to be defender, not aggressor. So that's like keep
Yeah.
that in mind. Like this game, it was a little close, but like the way your team was dying a little bit, I'd say you'd be closer to defender more than aggressor, just because of like the way they were dying. They're just getting caught out and dying. But honestly, it works out, and you got really good wall banks, and then you basically won the fight by just killing the Lucio at the beginning.
Yeah, but this is like something that I learned like too late almost. I had like the perfect example game where we were losing a game super hard because Ovala was inting, like she was just getting caught over and over.
Yeah, that's
I
when
was
you
playing ETC, and then I realized like, how do we win?
you
Valla
have
needs
to
to
you
live.
have to
And
switch
then I
from
like,
defender. Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
then everything I did, my whole objective the whole game was just babysit Valla, and we actually won the game.
And you know the funny thing is, it's just so not fun to play tank like that, and it's really hard. So that's the reason why. Like I even complain about it when I play tank, but you have to do it. It increases your
Yeah,
chances of winning way more.
but it's satisfying if it works.
Yeah. So you kind of have to keep that in mind. Like the whole concept is just like you need to know based on your own judgment. Like, oh, do I need to peel more, tank more? But
Yeah.
I feel like you'll figure it out. It's not the hardest thing.